Now, you like something specific about their rotation that I think is very interesting. What do you like?
I think the rest of baseball is going to see as this year goes on. The Mariners have put together an electric group of starting pitchers with even more coming. It's not that they just have stuff, BK. Think about it. The art of pitching is interrupting a hitter's timings. The art of hitting is trying to get in rhythm with the pitcher's timing. And so what the Mariners have done, they put together a group of starters we're going to take a look at, and they all are somewhat uniquely different. So let's go back to their big offseason acquisition, Robbie Ray. Look at the slot. It's more of a high three-quarter slot, four-seamers up in the strike zone. So he attacks four-seamers up, and then off of that same line, he has a devastating slider away from the barrel of the bat. Really, really tough on both right-handers and left-hander hitters. So now we got a 6'2" lefty with a higher slot that at the top of the strike zone with a slider. Now we go to a 6-foot lefty with a devastating changeup in Marco Gonzalez. So you go from velocity to a devastating changeup. Then we go to Flexen. 6'4" righty, nasty, nasty cutter. The cutter that moves away from the barrels of the right-hand hitters, and a sharp top-to-bottom breaking ball out of a very, very high right-handed to slot. Now we go to one of the 24-year-old studs, forcing fastball out of a true three-quarter slot with a late devastating slider. High over-the-top guy from Flexen, true three-quarters from this guy, and then this guy in Brash, he's like a whole different beast. Throws 96, but that late, devastating slider with an across-body kind of action to it. So when you add all of these guys up, when you're advancing to face the Mariners, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see four-seamers on top with Ray and Gilbert. You're going to see changeups off of fastballs with Gonzalez in the middle of the plate. You're going to see cutters with Flexen, and then you're going to see sliders with Ray, Gilbert, and Brash, and breaking balls with Brash and Flexen. So they present a lot of different looks in a 3 or 4 game series. And I think the Mariners starting rotation is going to give a lot of people trouble all through the years. It was constructed very, very well.
That's the question. Is that just happenstance? You collect your players, or it's designed?
That's a designed way they put their staff together.
Interesting. So almost, we were talking about this with the Rays bullpen. Remember, like 2 years ago?
Same concept.
When it's like, hey, you're going to see every time the next guy comes in, we want to go from a 5'10" lefty to a 6'10" righty. It's going to be vastly
different arm slots, different release points.
Brash,
all
though,
above.
I mean, Brash alone, you showed Logan Gilbert in there too, but Brash alone, man, that's some wicked stuff.
Yeah, Gilbert, though, has the lowest ERA in baseball right now, .54. So, I mean, and they're both 24 years old.
That's interesting. How good do you think these guys will be? Again, they're around 500 now. I expected a better start.
Yeah, again, it gets back to offensive production. I think they're going to pitch well. I think they're going to catch the ball so much better than they did a year ago. It's going to depend upon if they can score some runs.
Yeah, it should be a pretty good team. You can check out the MLB Film Room powered by Google Cloud. And through the use of Google's Data Cloud, a library of more than 5 million clips are at your fingertips with 30-plus filters to help you easily search, create, and share your own videos. Just go to MLB.com/filmroom.